Right, so since I've been on the GivEnergy Premium version of the app, my battery has been really, well, playing up. It's like there's a ghost in the system and it's just been doing whatever it wants anytime. And not following basically the times that I've set on it. So I would be setting it to import overnight, 11:30 at night till 5:30 in the morning. Wake up in the morning, nothing in the battery, completely empty. What is going on? And then in the evenings, I'd set it to export, and within about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, it would just go back to normal use. It would stop exporting. So I was going, what is going on? There can only be two things. It's either Axel doing something to the battery, taking it over, or it's the GivEnergy new app. It's just not working properly. So it took me a couple of days to figure this out. A couple of evenings or a couple of nights, mornings waking up with nothing in the battery to figure this out. And when you know the answer, it's quite simple if you're having the same sort of problems. But the first thing I did to start with was look in the logs. So in the GivEnergy browser, cloud, dashboard, whatever, having a look in the logs, I could see straight away, as soon as I would set something, within about 5 minutes, there'd be another API write going in there, turning that setting off. So just to show you in the logs here, if you don't know the logs, then basically you can go to the GivEnergy Cloud Inverter, click on the top and you'll see remote control. And then you click on there, and this is all the same kind of read settings and things that you can see in the app now as well. But if you go down to the bottom, you'll see the logs, and you can have a look at filter different logs, different lengths of time. But if you look here at 9:46 on the second, then I basically came in and I changed my timed export, and the previous value was false for enable DC discharged, and I changed it to true, and then because it says that user was you, and then the server, if you look just above that, 15 minutes later at 10 o'clock, enable DC discharge changed back to false, and it was done by the smart scheduler API inverter settings smart scheduler. So that really does give the game away that it was the smart scheduler that was doing all this. So let's go on to the app now and let's have a look at it. Okay, so when it comes on, it finds the local inverters. Okay, so you're on local mode when it first starts up. This is connecting to your Wi-Fi. This is local. All right. Now at the bottom here of the screen, we've got the new battery scheduler. Now, smart scheduler is not turned on. So what I do here is I choose when I want to sell, when I want to buy overnight and import, and then just use the battery during the day. And if you tap on there, it gives you a little key. So blue is buy, red is sell, blue use or pause. They're your options. So basically what that does, setting that is the same really as going down to inverter settings and seeing the same times on here. So time charge, 11:30 at night to 5:30 in the morning, brilliant. But I was setting this as well, but it was still being wiped out. And you can see my export 9:30 to 11:30 to 11 o'clock at night, and I can change that. So if you change one of those, either of those, it should change the other one. Okay, and eco mode is still on. That's fine. So that's the same as doing that. This is just a handy way to do this via every half an hour or change it or whatever you want to do. And that's brilliant. But these were being wiped out. These values were being wiped out and I couldn't figure out why. And so were the settings on the inverter. Now, the big difference here is the premium. Now, people who aren't on the premium probably didn't have this problem like I did. It's all to do with the cloud server. The switch at the top there, connecting via cloud server. They seem to be two different systems to me, to be honest, really. And I'm not really going to use the cloud server version unless I'm away from the home, which is how most people will use it. So this is what I'd done. So this was probably all my fault. Tap on to connect remotely, okay, as if I'm away from the home and not on Wi-Fi. And then at the bottom here, you see the smart scheduler. Now, the smart scheduler will automatically set charge and discharge slots to maximize your savings, or you can manually do it yourself. I had got that toggle of smart scheduler turned on. So GivEnergy were controlling my battery. Now, why they were deciding that it was better for me not to charge on cheap rate overnight, well, that's up to them. I don't know the reasons, but they definitely did not like me having my battery topped up overnight. So they were they were discharging it for me. So as you can see, Smart Scheduler is off now, and you can still go in here and open your inverter settings just where I was before. Smart Charge, timed export. So I mean, it's totally up to you, but this was my problem. If you were having the same problems as me, where you feel like there's a ghost in the system and things are changing before your eyes, even though you haven't set them, toggle the cloud server version on and turn off the Smart Scheduler, and then go back to your local mode and change your settings of how you want them. That is what I would recommend. And since I've done that, and I sort of stayed up with it last night till after 11:30 when I knew it was charging, till about midnight, just to check it was going to do more than 30 minutes of charging. And I woke up this morning with 100% charge, or near enough, in the battery. So I was very happy about that. But for 2 days, I could not figure this out. Even when people on the forums were going, you've got smart scheduling turned on, you've got smart scheduling turned on. Well, in my mind, I hadn't, because I was in the local mode and Smart Scheduler was turned off. So in a way, I didn't think I'd got it on. But basically, that is how to fix it. Okay, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like. If you're not a subscriber, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. See you soon.